Today we're going to take you around Jaipur, known as the Pink City of India, going to the best spots and getting our first impression of this beautiful city.
Okay, so our first stop today is right in front of Hawa Mahal. We have just come to Tattoo Cafe, which has got an amazing rooftop looking out at it. We've just had some lunch and I definitely think it's way better to either come across the street or come to one of the rooftops, so you can really take in the Hawa Mahal and really appreciate it and see it, because it's quite big, it's quite vast. And when you're standing on that side of the road, right underneath it, you can't really see much. You can actually go inside it, but we just asked the cafe here whether it's worth going inside it, and they said it's much better to just see it from the outside. So we're taking it all in here. It's really beautiful, like the architecture is just stunning. Probably one of the nicest things I think I've seen both here in India and anywhere really. It's made out of red and pink sandstone, and it's right on the edge of City Palace, which is going to be our next stop.
The Hawa Mahal is actually the tallest building in the world without the foundation. And you know what's the beauty of it? During the evening it lights up and then you can really see the pinkish colour of it. So hopefully later we'll pop around and then see what it looks like when it's all lit up. But anyway, we're going to go to our next location, which is the City Palace. And it's only about a 10-minute walk. So let's go.
So first impressions of Jaipur is that it's got a lot more character than anywhere else we've been, and it's just kind of really charming. Like the buildings, they're all so beautiful. Everything's kind of quirky but like stunning, you know?
And the people are so nice as well. Like the traffic here isn't as crazy as
more
Delhi.
Like organised chaos.
Yeah. No thank you. No thank you. Alright, so it's currently 2 PM and it's absolutely boiling, so make sure to put your sunscreen on because Zoe forgot to put sunscreen.
Probably burning.
Alright guys, so the ticket is 700 each for foreigners and it is 300 each for a local. Alright guys, so we are inside the City Palace and oh my, it is beautiful. It's very picturesque here. Like the architecture is just amazing. And just to let you know guys, the City Palace is actually the main attraction here in Jaipur with other two places, which is Hawa Mahal and Jantar Mantar. So yeah, this place is just so cool. Just like look at that.
I like how it's like kind of repetitive, but it's quite powerful how it's like lots of the same. It just looks really, really cool. And there's like museums, you can get a tour guide. I think someone was offering like 300-400 rupees for a tour guide if you're interested. There's like lots of different galleries and things. I think 7 galleries. Yeah,
there's quite a lot of galleries here, and there's also like a very nice restaurant. We did get a drink and it costed us, that was like probably one of our most expensive drink here in India.
And to be honest, we literally only went in there just so we could use the toilet.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we paid 500 rupees for 2 drinks, was so we could go and use the toilet.
But anyway, the City Palace was actually built in 1727 by the founder of the city of Jaipur, and he also built the other 2 main attractions here in Jaipur. So that's cool, isn't it? Just look at that, the architecture here in India is just amazing. So nice.
So intricate, you know, and all the details and like the paintings, just so nice.
Wow.
And I love that it's kind of got like a non-perfect look to it as well, like with the colouring, like the sandstone, it's almost like patchy and blotchy, but it adds to it, you know.
It doesn't feel like we're in India, doesn't it?
Honestly, no.
Alright guys, I just found out this silver vessel here right behind me is actually the world's largest silver vessels, and it is recorded at the World Guinness Record. Look at that, it's huge. Whoa.
That's big, and there's 2 of them as well.
There's 2 of them. So the architecture here at the City Palace is actually a fusion of Indian, Mughal and European architecture. So we actually went to the restaurant earlier and the design there is you get that.
It's fancy.
Yeah, it's very fancy. And the outside, you get that European vibes to it.
Yeah.
Like the walls was all like layered bricks. It was like you were in Europe.
One thing to note though is there does seem to be a lot of construction and like renovation going on. I guess it's just temporary, but it does make it look a little bit kind of like half complete.
Yeah, but it is beautiful still.
Yeah.
Even with the construction, it's still beautiful. It seems like the city palace is made out of different sections. So you got loads of different courtyards, there's gardens, and there's quite a lot of museums.
Yeah.
There's museums,
And
shops,
they all look
galleries.
So different.
Yeah. Alright, so right outside the city palace is Jantar Mantar, which is one of the main attractions here in Jaipur. We're not going to give it a go, as you need to get a guide anyway, and it looks amazing. But it looks too big and we don't really have that much time. But it costs about 200 rupees to get in. However, we are now on our next location, which is literally just 30 minutes outside the city, and it is called Patrika Gate, and it looks absolutely amazing. Just look at that.
So nice.
Whoa! Wow. Guys, this place looks amazing. Oh my god.
So this place is so beautiful. You've got this pink and gold paint surrounding the gate, and then the minute you come inside you've got all these archways, and it's absolutely covered in artwork as well as paintings, and it just looks stunning. You've got pictures of Hawa Mahal, you've got palaces as well as paintings, elephants, even the ceilings have been painted, and it's so intricate, and wow, the designs are impressive. Like when you're here, it's kind of telling the story of the history of Rajasthan, which is exactly the purpose of why this gate has been built. So this gate is based on the 7 original heritage gates which provided access to the walled city of Jaipur. It's a relatively new attraction, just opening in 2016. It has been built as a unique memorial showcasing the architectural and cultural heritage of all the regions of Rajasthan. This memorial is an attempt to integrate the art, craft and cultural heritage of Rajasthan into one structure. As you can see guys, you've got all this different artwork, you've got all these paintings on the ceiling. Everything just looks so good.
So beautiful. So the Patrika Gate is basically an entrance to this beautiful garden called Jawahar Circle Garden.
I think they also do water fountain shows here, I saw online. Nothing seems to be happening at the moment, but I can see a really big fountain just over there with 3 elephants on it, and I think maybe that's where it happens, just over there. And then you've also, outside the gate, on both sides, you've got these statues of guards with horses as well as guards with elephants. And another thing about Jaipur is you see all these big gates everywhere, and they are so tall because they needed to be tall enough for elephants to fit through the gates. So we would love to spend time walking through the park, but online it says it takes about 2 to 3 hours to walk around the whole thing, and we're trying to fit as much as possible into today because we're a little bit short on days here in Jaipur because we both got ill and didn't do much for 2 days. So we're trying to pack everything in, so we're going to move on to our next destination, but we highly recommend coming to Patrika Gate.
Alright, so we have arrived at Amber Fort. When we literally got off the taxi, loads of people started haggling us, asking us for guides and that, but they really want to. They even asked to take us up there with a buggy.
Yeah,
and it
I
only
didn't know
takes,
that was a thing.
And it only takes 10 minutes to walk, like, what? But this place is huge. It's ginormous. Just look at that, right behind me. Wow. Oh, it's like the Great Wall of China, look there. Oh my god. This place is basically a castle. What do you think? Ah, let's get a drink. There's a little shop here. So before we start walking, let's buy some refreshments. So the view here at the Amber Fort is actually the Maoto Lake, and that is the main source of water for the Amber Palace. Just look at that. Whoa. Okay, so we are in the middle of Amber Fort, and there's actually so many people here, and there's so many monkeys.
And goats.
And goats as well, like on the way here. But like the architecture here is so nice. Wow. And again, it's all made out of red sandstones and marbles. Just look at that. Whoa, I'll give you a 360. Look at that. Amazing. So the price to enter the palace is actually 500 rupees for foreigners. We came here unprepared, to be honest. Like, we didn't give ourselves enough time. It's currently 5:30 and I think it closes at 6 around here.
There's also a light show, I think, but we're not 100% sure on the timings. But also we got a bit confused between Amber Fort, Amber Fort, Amber Palace, Nagra Fort, Jagra Fort. Like, we didn't realise that they were all kind of in the same place but still quite far from each other.
Yeah. So I'd say, like, if you are planning to come and visit here, it is like about 45 minutes away from the city centre. I'd say give yourself probably half a day or a full day here just to like properly know about the place. Like,
I assumed that the Great Wall of Amber and Amber Fort, I thought they'd be like right next to each other, and they're not because they've got like the same name. They're both Amber slash Amber. But yeah, they're not next to each other.
It's still beautiful here anyway, and it's a shame that we couldn't really like explore the whole thing, but at least we've explored a little bit of the Amber Fort and the Amber Palace.
The forts are completely free, by the way. It's only the palace that you have to pay for. I think you have to decide which one you want to do if you're on a budget like us.
So we were actually here for 3 full days. However, we got so poorly ever since we arrived here in Jaipur. Like, we really couldn't leave the toilet.
Yeah.
So we just felt so weak. Like, we tried going out, but
we never really managed. The minute we kind of got out, we had to go back. So we kind of had to cram everything into one day, which meant we couldn't really appreciate everything properly. So we're sorry about that, but hopefully we've given you like a little insight into Jaipur.
But anyway, that's another reason for us to come back here, isn't it? But anyway, we're gonna go back to the city and get some dinner and probably rest, as we're not 100% recovered. So we'll see you there. Alright, so it's time for dinner. We are at L&B here at the centre. It's just quite about a 10-minute walk from the Hawa Mahal, and we ordered this big platter. It was recommended by the waiter. Yes, we're gonna give it a go. I think there's about, how many is there?
Rajasthani Royal Tal?
It's got a Rajasthani Royal Tal, but it's got 13 different type of dishes. I can't wait. And by the way guys, this place, L&B, is 100% vegetarian friendly. I can't wait.
So we have been given a soup to start. I wasn't expecting this to come like first, and it's called Papad Mangori soup. It's a Rajasthani special paprika flavoured clear lentil ball soup. So let's give it a go. I hope it's not going to be spicy. It's nice, but there's a sudden vroom at the back of your throat. I wouldn't say it's spicy, but it's tickly. It's quite hot at the back of your throat, but it is nice.
Let's give this a go. There's bits inside, I'm not sure what it is. It's like flaky. What do you think that is? Just give it a go. Mmm.
Good?
Ooh, that is very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's this?
This papram.
Oh, it's papram.
Yeah, papad.
Ah, I see. Thank you. Apparently it's called papram. But yeah, I know what you mean by like you get the woof in your at the back of your throat. Well, it is nice. Mm. Wow, that's big.
So let me explain now how it is. It's both the breads, right? Wheat bread and the chickpeas flour bread, right? And the both batis, we call basically the wheat dough, and we cook it, and after cooking a long time in the ghee, butter, right? There's a churma, is a sweet wheat flour. The second is the chickpeas, sweet, so condensed milk. yogurt, steamed rice, curry chokan wala is made by the yogurt curry, and gatta curry is made by the gram flour dumpling with curry. There's a fenugreek seed and the rising. Gates family is basically the wild vegetable, beans and berry, right? The favorite okra, lentil, right? So this is combo soup. Should be together. This is should be go with rotis along with bread, curry with rice, and the sweet, and it should be together, sir.
Which one's spicy?
Oh, this is spicy, and this is spicy, sir.
Oh yeah.
Both are mild. And now you mash it party first. You know there is a dumpling, shumai. And the same, we properly crumble it basically.
So it's just bread, yes.
Right, so we substitute the breads. Add some little pinch of churma there. This is the most.
How much food, sir?
It's very nice, especially this one.
Dal bati churma.
Yes,
This
very
is
nice.
Rajasthani food.
Really nice.
Very nice. Alright guys, after that lovely dinner, we are here at Hawa Mahal and it's all lit up.
It's so nice.
Wow.
It's like a whole new experience seeing it again at night. Wow.
Wow. Look at that.
It's definitely like one of the best things I've ever seen. But Jaipur has been amazing. It's been unfortunate we've been a little sick, so it's a shame we couldn't have explored more and gone into everything a little bit deeper, but we've had a great time and the food here has been so good.
Rajasthani food is probably one of my favourite dishes.
Yeah, and that's not what made us ill, by the way. It was the last place we were in.
I think when we were in Agra.
That's where I think we got ill, yeah.
But anyway, we're going to wrap the video up, so make sure to like,
share,
subscribe,
leave a comment down below,
press that notification bell on,
and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.